We'll talk about the hurt murmur, and I'm gonna make it super easy for you guys to remember, and it will stick with you for a long time. This is how it helped me and I remembered it, so I'm just gonna share with you guys too. Okay, so we have Mr. S and Miss Always Right here. Okay, so let's talk about Mr. S first. So this MR is for mitral regurgitation, and AS is for aortic stenosis, and that S is for systolic. Okay, so Mr. he always likes to come first, right? He always likes to come first. So we have just like S1, right? Just like S1, he always like to come first. And they're all systolic murmur, right? Because S1 always comes before S2. So Mr. S, the family, they are always like, they always come first and they are always systolic. Let's remember it like that, okay? And so Mr. S has two best friends, okay? Two personality, let's say like two personality. So one of them is like Mr. Another, I'll write it in a little bit. So MR is, he has two personalities. One of them is mitral regurgitation. Okay. This mitral regurgitation, he's very loud and dramatic. He likes to talk the entire time. He's very talkative too, okay? And a big traveler. He likes to travel. He cannot sit still at home, so he always likes to travel and go up to Exila, okay? And he talks like during the entire systole. So we hear like pan-systolic or holosystolic, okay? So, yep. That's for Mr. This mitral regurgitation. Now we have aortic stenosis, okay? Another personality that Mr. S has, okay? Like aortic stenosis is very old and grumpy. Not like Mr. Like mitral regurgitation, he was very loud, dramatic, talkative, but Mr. The aortic stenosis, he's very old, grumpy, okay? His blood has trouble leaving the heart because the valve is too tight. So the sound builds up and then fades, and we hear crescendo or decrescendo, okay? And aortic stenosis, another personality, he's also a big time traveler. Okay, and he likes to travel up to the neck. Okay. Yep, that's about with Mr. S. Now let's do the Miss Always Right, okay? Okay, Miss Always Right, okay? Let's forget about this D part though. So Miss, which is our diastolic, which will be our diastolic, which is like mitral stenosis, aortic regurgitation, and they are diastolic. And Miss comes second, right? Second, just like S2. So her murmurs are also diastolic. And Miss Always Right also has two personalities, okay? So one of them is mitral stenosis, and another one will be our aortic regurgitation, okay? Let's talk about the first personality she has, which is mitral stenosis, okay? So mitral stenosis, she's very quiet and emotional. She speaks very softly with a low pitch. So we always use the bell in order to listen to her, okay? And she also has a little snap before talking, opening snap, okay? She does not like to travel, she does not like to travel at all. She likes to stay home, okay? That's the personality we're talking about for our mitral stenosis. Now let's talk about our another personality she has, which is our aortic regurgitation. Okay, aortic regurgitation is very sad because the blood keeps leaking backwards into her heart. Okay, blood keeps leaking backward. Okay, and she also makes like soft blowing sound during diastole. Very soft blowing sound. And she also likes to stay home. She's not a traveler too. Okay, so let's revise this all. So we have Mr. S and Miss Always Right, okay, for our heart murmur. So for Mr. S, you have mitral regurgitation and aortic stenosis, and they always come first. So you have S1 and they are systolic, right? So mitral regurgitation is very loud, dramatic, talkative, and he likes to travel up to the axilla, okay? And for our aortic stenosis, very old, grumpy, you will hear like decrescendo, crescendo with her, and she also likes to travel up to the neck, right? And another one is we have Miss Aorty. Miss Aorty is always right. So we have mitral stenosis, aortic regurgitation, and they are diastolic because they come second, just like S2, right? So for this mitral regurgitation, I'm sorry, mitral stenosis, she's very quiet, emotional. She speaks softly with low pitch. So we have to have the bell in order to listen to her. She does not like to travel. Aortic regurgitation, she's very sad because the blood keeps like leaking backwards, and she also like to stay home. Okay, I hope this helps. That's how I remember it for a long time. So yeah, let me know. Thank you guys. Bye.